What's up, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Bahrain. We have had a good start. We are, was that 16 years in? And we're already up to 3 million GDP, and we have ourselves a little nation built up here. Now, we're going to let our armies recoup a little bit, and we're going to make a play for Hejaz, because the Ottomans have taken so much land from Egypt that they are now down to only 12 battalions. Right, and they got a kid in power. And he's a pacifist, so he's weak. But we're going to build up our forces, and it's going to be time for us to unify this land and look to see what we want to do next. The Ottomans are now scary. We have to keep them on our good side. So let's improve with them. And we want to keep making friends with some of the European powers here. Our eventual goal this episode is to maybe get down to South Africa. There's a lot down here that is good for us. If we can get down here and take out the Zulu or Gaza, we can get to Transvaal and Orange, and these places have gold. I've learned that gold is important. They might not have it now, but they will get it eventually. And if we get the gold that they have, we can use that to rapidly grow our own nation and just prosper. Truly just prosper. We're on iron frame buildings. If our income becomes a problem like it is right now, I think I'm going to cut back on the iron frame buildings. Let's go to wood frame buildings. And that's fine. Like, it's a thing. We have to deal with it. We'll just take the lumps and move on. We're currently coring Somaliland and Zanzibar. Standard living here is not the best. We're working on getting that up, and we have a lot of radicals, but it's going down. We're getting good traction there. What is this war? This is Kaffa and Kaffa Revolt. They won't give me anything, so I'm not going to get involved. Let's see. So you have 12 troops. You have 16. What are your troops using? Let's take a look. Line infantry and some irregulars. And you have probably line infantry. I think we push. How many boats do you have now? You have no flotillas, you have no flotillas. We can just sit here, raid convoys, put ourselves right smack dab here. The problem is, my infamy is so high, I'm worried about other people getting involved. If I take Hejaz itself, 8 infamy. I think that's enough. Let's do it. We're just going to do it. Conquer Hejaz. And our other goal is going to be for conquering Hijazi Yemen. And we're going to just primary demand both of them. And that puts us at Notorious. Notorious is scary. Primary demand is maybe a concern with us. But not a lot of people can get involved. Home Army, I want you available. I want you on the front. And same with our 3rd Bahraini Army, which is I need to rename to the African Corps. African Corps. I want you just available. Our Navy should be able to just wreak havoc here. And while we have more people around, I want to probably do... I could tributary Egypt. I could tributary Egypt. They have a lot, but I think we don't want to do that. I don't want to keep them in this war. We'll do war reps from them, though. We're going to rival them, too, because they're a paper tiger now. Can liberate Sudan. Let's liberate Sudan. The idea here is to make Egypt more bite-sized. Because once we form Yemen, we're going to get claims on a bunch of the regions up here in the north. We'll get claims on the Ottomans, get claims on Yemen, and it'll all be good here. Now, the Ottomans have some scary alliances here. Basically all of this region. But if we get the Russians on our side, I need to get friendly with the Russians, I think. Do we push with the home army, or do we hold? I think we push. See how the first battle goes. Jazz is pushing over here. We're defending over here. They should have terrible access because of how our naval convoys are raiding. Okay, that's not doing well. Go and defend with our big army here. Defend. Just wear them down here. I think I made a mistake by having a thing with them over here in Sudan. Here's what we do. Where is your new capital? In Egypt. Upper Egypt, okay. African Corps, naval invade, Upper Egypt, go. Go, get me out of here. Let's cause some problems. They lost, we lost our general, did we? I need a better, give me a surveyor here. Surveyors are better defensive than our cautious pillager. If we knock Egypt out, it's all good. Advance. There goes Egypt. If I take this first... What do we march to? March down here. Or just push. We just hold in here. They're pushing us, which is bad. We're fully occupying Egypt right now. And we're just doing it unopposed. We full take Egypt. Doesn't matter what happens over here in Hejaz. There goes Sudan. I could always give up some more pressure here in the other regions. Election. We're not doing any laws right now. Can we do any laws? Any laws that matter to me? Go for guaranteed liberties. The Alema really don't like us if we do that. Let's go for census suffrage since we have someone to support it. I think we just win off this. This was close. It was risky. But it worked out. And there's our peace deal. Bam. So now we have a Funj who exist. Egypt's been split. And we have Hejaz and we have the rest of Yemen over here. Let's go ahead and reset those two states. And before we do anything, let's go ahead and go over here and form Yemen. We've unified Yemen. Gives us a bunch of claims on different regions, which is good. And we're going to just go ahead and incorporate this state right now. Awesome. That's all great for us. We should be making a ton of money. And we can actually go back to iron frame buildings now and hopefully do something about our economy situation. Let iron frame buildings take its toll before I swap back over. And we're big now, and a different color. And we are still infamous, so we need to kind of chill. We're just going to chill. And we're going to build up our African Corps now. We want to have two decently sized armies. If we build up our navy, I think we have enough to where we can deal with everything here. And maybe send a beret down here to the Zulu. Just need to have about 20 boats, I think, is a good count for us. Police brutality, we'll take that event. That's not a terrible event for us. Especially not now when remember we're losing some money. Let's bump down our taxes a little bit. Okay. So, we're doing stuff in Somaliland. I'd rather get the wine output here. We're suffering some losses. Okay, they don't want... So our guy died, we have a new guy. So census suffrage is out the gate. We don't want census suffrage. Keep our current situation. These guys are pissed. They'll get happier. Yeah, serfdom, tenant farmers, hereditary bureaucrats, dedicated police force. Alright, they will get happier with us. Let's stabilize a little bit. Let's fix our government. Get you back in. Ooh, okay. We need to go all the way back here. Get 100% in here. Okay. Government is stable. No laws we can pass. I could go for guaranteed liberties eventually. Poor laws to no social security. Resist schools. Okay. We do have some people wanting to do this. But now we just sit, I think. Shewa is rebellious. We're improving with them. Infamy is at 42. Want to get back to base tax rate. Could tax liquor, could tax luxury clothes. We'll sit back and wait a little bit more before we tax anything. Intelligence are really pissed at us. Why are you angry? Failed petition. Okay. Didn't even realize there was petition going on. But okay. We're the number 28th GDP worldwide. And what do we have return states on here? What do we have claims on? I'd like to see. Is there a way I can see all my claims? Let's see. Is there a map mode for it? Not that I see. I know I can go here and say diplomatic lens, diplomatic demands, and I want to return state. Oh, I have claims over there. I have claims over here. I could get return state on Oman here and on Persia. Persia normally has trash units. If I get a return state on Oman, that might be really good here. Let's do it for now. I get to make a claim in Persia, which is quite nice. We'll just raise one army here. There goes Oman. And they are gone. That's a dead Oman, right? Yeah, that's a dead Oman. And there's Yemeni Kerman. We've incorporated it. Okay, so now it's Persia, who we border. And I think at this point in time, Persia hasn't built up their military. They are still running terrible stuff. I'm worried about the Ottomans getting involved if we're not careful. I'd want to get the Ottomans to be friendly with us. They're cordial. I would go so far as to get like a defensive pact or something else here. Can I get another interest? I cannot. What does this state have? Is there anything in here? There's nothing here. But we have sulfur mines. Persia has decided to rival us. We'll rival them back. And who hates Persia? Nobody hates Persia. Okay, let's get our forces up. And I think we might be doing some wars against Persia. So, full transparency. I've tried this about 10 times, maybe more. And this is my best run, for sure, right now. It's just things are going well. And that scares me. Because I'm not used to things going well in this game. And as this nation in particular. Which is why I'm bothered. So I want the one state here. It has bonus to die. It's 2 infamy. It's not a lot of infamy. If only I could make you a subject of mine. Then I'd be all about it. You are weaker. You have 48 battalions. You don't have a lot of manpower. Shabo, are you at the point where I can... No, you're not. I think I need to try. Sponge, I want to start damaging relations with you. I know we have a truce, but I need you to be able to be annexed soon. So if I want to form Arabia, which is our goal, it's our eventual goal. Let's go to cultures. What do we need for Arabia? So we have Yemen, Egypt, and the Trucial States. Those are the powers here. Sinai, Mature, Upper Egypt, so this is all this region. Middle Egypt, Basra, Mosul, Aleppo, so this region. Transjordan, Syria, Lebanon, Baghdad. Okay, so it's all the Ottoman lands. We just want to take this whole region here. So technically we don't need the Persian lands. Still kind of want to return state against them. I'm worried about other people getting involved, though, is the problem. Send this to the African Corps. What's your navy like? No flotillas. We're gonna do it. Take this army. I want cautious advance on you. We'll have the other army defend. I think we do a naval invasion with this army and cause some ruckus. What does GB want out of this? Transfer state. Okay, what do I want out of this? I think just war reps is fine. Oh, we have tolerable supply because of my convoys. Here's what I need to do. Kick this up to cargo points, get this to filing cabinets. Kick up our taxes so we don't lose money. And let the convoys fix themselves. That's going to be quite bad, because we don't actually have the trucial states here. That's a big problem. Damn trucial states. Alright, we're going to naval invade this. Right across here. We're going to land in we're going to land over here. Let's go and defend. Just defend hard here. Let's see how the naval invasion goes. Our organization is pretty bad here. And our organization just got good. We're losing money fast, so I need to do this war fast. Naval invasion here. Take the fleet. I think that's a different area. I know it's still Persia. We are winning all our fronts. And we're going to push to the capital here. You need to be pushing. Just wreck their nation while we're doing this. Send this army to the African Corps. You to the African Corps. Get over there. Alright, we're gonna, while we're here, we can now kick this back to Anchorage. I don't think I have to worry about it. I know we'll suffer some. Take this navy and station them again. About to make a bigger front line here. Because they gotta walk all the way over here now. We have the whole state that we need. I even do war reps here, so we got everything. One more push. Go and stop this defense. And we're just gonna hold. And looks like we're gonna have Persia out of our hair soon. And a whole new state for us to use. See how that does with our GDP. So this state doesn't produce a ton yet. But we can make something out of it. It's got pop, and I need the pop. So let's just go ahead and reset your production yet again. Okay. What are we at right now? We just got all the way to railways. We have railways. Where do I need to pause. Where do I want to go from here? I can make an argument for quinine. Make an argument for going intensive agriculture. Let's get nitroglycerin. And then I want to clean up some of the stuff here. Let's get stock exchange and bankings. And I'm angling to get towards quinine for some colonization. We're going to get into the game late with colonization. It's a thing we have to deal with. No way around it. Let's go and fix some of our market access problems. So places like Hejaz has high market access. So let's go ahead and go here and get you a good port. I need more port access in some regions. Regions where we have low infrastructure. Let's get some ports going. You, for instance. Let's get all those guys to cargo ports. It's going to cost us money. Oman also needs to have their ports swapped over. We'll have to adjust that as time goes on, but we need them to be back and available. We'll raise autonomy if need be, or raise taxes. So how much is that right now that we have raised if we do cargo ports? It's a lot of it. There's only places like Kerman. So we have excess stuff here. That also didn't take us too much infamy, so we're doing good. What else can we do like a return state against? State actions demands a return state. Everyone over here. We could go against Tripolitania. Gets us an extra front with Egypt. I think I'd rather make a play in this region for like Barana or Shewa. Or Asa even. Let's clean up some of our small subject nations down here. Let's get the Yemeni army over here. Get them to the home army, since you have the right culture for that. Take the African Corps. Have you just be the one advancing. Alright, I think it's time we make a play in South America. We're going to do some small conquests just to get us time to get more fleets. But I'm looking at the Zulu right now. They're going to be my next target, I think. We can do a law. I'm looking at colonial affairs. I want to do, I think, resettlement for us. Get that migration attraction. Gojam is sided with Asa. That is fine. We're just going to take this as an opportunity to then tributary Gojam 2. If need be, I'll bring both my armies down here. Now, get this army up available. I'm not going to let you do this to me. Money is short because of the war. Pause construction, it'll be a little bit better. And I can cut back taxes, too. Let this battle happen. Alright, that should be a quick war. We'll go ahead and let our construction just keep going. Am I still paying my army insane amounts? I'm not. We'll run them over fast, and we need to do the other ones too. Prestige or colonial growth speed? Let's do the prestige, the faster passing. It might take 2 years to pass the law, so it's not worth waiting. Okay, let's just push with everybody now. We need to get to Gojam. Popular pride, we want the prestige. Always take the prestige on that event, personally, is my opinion. And there goes Gojam. So that was the concern, is now we don't have actual access to you, so we need to violate sovereignty on somebody. Must have a land theater adjacent to both war leaders. Homesteading has a very high interest of people here. Why are you so angry, by the way? Is it still from the failed petition? I need to get into here. Violate your sovereignty. I'm your protector. Or do I just take a white piece? Get me out of here. Did I still suffer the infamy? Oh, great. Thanks, Asa. That's the problem, is they get out too fast, so you can't take Gojam as fast as I would like to. But we need to get out of there anyway, because we're starting to lose money from our stuff we're doing. Homesteading wants to pass. I can't pass homesteading without getting these guys super angry. Which is a problem. Election's coming. I would love it if you would not be as angry as you are. Gold reserves building up. Naval bases are finishing. How's our market looking? We need more wood. We need more iron. Lose Civil War progress. And is it time to go down here and grab some Zulu? I think it might be. Might be what we do. Get 5 more in Kerman. There's colonial resettlement. Kick back. So what's so expensive for us? We need to go back to just iron frame buildings, I think. Wood frame buildings. Goods are expensive. People's wealth. I hate this fucking event. That's gonna really hurt our government. Yep, that sucks. We gotta pause construction for a fucking year. Or we have to just kick back over to Anchorage. Kick over to Anchorage, take the lumps, redo our construction, let it just tick away. And instead of Anchorages, let's build railroads where we need to. We'll do Somaliland Railroad first. Let's do all the railroads in Somaliland first. So be it. We'll get those built. And that's that. Homesteading now has a bunch of support. Is it worth fighting a revolt against the... Can I reduce your autonomy? You won't accept. I don't know if I can beat a revolt against the landowners, though, is the problem here. And we would have a revolt. That's what we would be. I kind of want to pass this law, though. They're too strong. But we're going to try it. We're going to try it. Who's our generals? Let's need to check what army the generals are in. So you are armed forces. You're in armed forces. And you are in armed forces. Okay. You're a Republican, so you tend to go against the landowners here. We're going to have a rival movement spawn. I know we will. There's the movement. And here's what we do. Sure, let's go ahead and assassinate the Sultan. Go ahead. Who's our heir? He's authoritarian instead of traditionalism. I'd rather have the authoritarian. We're going to suppress our glorious ruler here. Drop the road maintenance. Well, we're building in there right now, aren't we? We pause. Unpause. Do I drop a tax? How much is the tax here? Luxury clothes for 600. Yeah, let's drop a tax, and we're going to suppress the landowners. We have a government situation here. No laws are going to get passed like this. Do this. And bump back our taxes one. And now we can actually pass laws. Alright. Yemen, Hejaz, and Hiali. So we're going to lose a lot of our core land here. We're going to need to offer some treaties to people. Can I get a defensive alliance with anybody? I get alliance with Great... No. Defensive pact with anybody. No, 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 and no. Not the Ottomans. I like you. I already have a ton of defensive pacts, so no for you. Alright, we're going to pull out some tricks to beat them here. They're going to have the Navy too, which is a shame. We're going to have the entire African Corps for us, though. Alright, we just take it. Time to enact change in our government. We've had a good first episode. The second one's going to be tumultuous. Either this works or it doesn't. And if it works, we have a really good, smooth game the rest of the game. If it doesn't work, well, it might be GG. But we'll see. Alright, here's Civil War. Our armies are actually fully stocked. This is actually rare for us. We're not used to having so many armies. Salim. Snitch. Good. This is not terrible. There's a trick to this. There's a trick to this. We have so many fronts. We just got to be wherever they're not. Here's a revolution. They have one army. Then we want to go to the Hejaz front. Let's take our guys. We want to defend with you. Put you on this front. We're going to roll the other fronts up. In fact, that's what we want to do. Let's take 4 troops here. And let's take you. Who's the better defender? The surveyor is. Take the cautious guy. Send him to the new army. And we take the new army. We put them over here. This front. Right here. Trucial Coast. Can we get any help? No. Just us. This is fine. We just got to defend against even numbers while we push this front. Let's take this guy. I want to get another 4 troops broken off. Yes, give me my new army. Give me a general. Let's do this guy. Normal advance, and I want to put you over here. This guy needs to not be cautious advancing. He just needs to advance front. We want to occupy as fast as possible. And that's actually a good little bit of stuff for us. All right, so here's homesteading. Right as the war goes on, we have homesteading now. Okay, so throw these guys into power. Let's get all of them. And let's get rid of slavery right now. Get rid of landowners. They're going to be pissed off. That's fine. Take everything out of here. We're going to have to reset all these states too. But I'm feeling good about this. Our infamy is also ticking down. We're down to 23 infamy. That means I can do some more expansion down over here. We can just hold. Hold everybody and just defend. He's lost his capital. But let's just take these other armies and we're just going to merge them back into the African core. We'll take this army and merge them back into the home company. Actually, all of these came from the African core. Home country is actually really full here. So go back to the African core and send everybody over. Bam. And everyone needs to defend right now. No one should push. I'm going to take half this guy. I want you to go select this guy and send this dude over to the other one. And that's a war done and dusted. Where are you? You need to be at the front. What you doing? Deploy my fleet, please. And they're trying some stuff, but we've got it. We've got it. Oh, no. Muhammad. All right, royal folk no longer are going to be in power. This is huge. Because our heir is, or our ruler is now a Sunni. All right, Civil War is over. Reset production in all these states. Let's make sure we're okay with that. Anchorage, get back to this. All right, eventually we'll swap everything over to do rail transport, but not yet. Takes quite a bit there. Let's do leaded glass. And public trans, I think, is fine. Pay off this, go back to this. We can afford everything now. And I want to do... They tore down my construction sector? They did tear down my construction sector. Oh. Well, let's get one in Zanzibar then. And we'll do it first. Things first. It's going to pay off my credit. That's fine. We're getting slavery banned. And now we just have the landowners down here. Okay, that's good. That's good. I want to improve more in this region. We have this other home army, this army. Let's just take most of you and put you all in the home army here. 34 for there. We'll keep the African core small because we're going to do a bunch of conquests over here. African core needs to be stationed in Ethiopia. They are. Conquer state. 12 infamy. We'll deal with it. Mobilize and attack. Okay, our fleets are up to 25. And I want this guy to no longer be on convoy rating. Just do intercept. Alright, we should be big enough to... Actually, let's get this guy down. I just want to have 25 troops in this army. I'm eyeing up Zululand. You need to make sure you're... We're going to rival you and decrease relations. So what do we have in charge over here? Can I do a cautious advance? I can. And we'll just have the other guy defend. Have some access issues. We're getting our thing set up. This is all fine. We need to make going while we have a Republican. So after this, we're going to go right for changing our government. We want to go for a parliament here. Parliament. Landowners and the Ulema. The Ulema are really powerful, which is a problem. But if we do everything except the monarchy change, we can do the monarchy change later, and it won't be as difficult. What is this? This is to fight the Cape Colony Militia Revolt. When's our truce up with Egypt? It is over. Let's end this war. So we can do some more conquer states here. Seal is dense pact with fucking Portugal. Do you have a fence pact with Portugal? No, you don't. Let's get down with Gaza. Since Portugal apparently wants to defend the fucking Zulu. What world? Where's my return state CBs? Demands. Return state. All of this stuff. I need to take kind of Eritrea here. Right, Funge, I'm sorry, but I need this state. And I need every other return state that you have. Which is everything you have. I need all your stuff. I want us to go to war, so I'm not going to actually raise my troops right now. Keep them uncertain. Movement to enact interventionism. I actually like that. He's given up. He entered the country, said, "My work's done," and then left. Thank you, kind sir. We need to go to steel frame buildings soon. How's our wages? Wages are fine. Let's go to steel frame buildings. Iron frame. Racial segregation. Okay. That's fine. I want him to... Hopefully he won't back down. Let's start raising our army here. To the African Corps. And we have a naval invasion to do here. Naval invade. Take the army. Oh, the fleet needs a general. We'll do the armed forces here. Honorable and erudite. And send him in. And we probably need to go and get ourselves some more, okay, go and cancel. Well, let's do that. Nothing, just build this. We need to get more government wages here. Where do we have tax problems? Zanzibar. Let's do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, and that's fine. Oman, go ahead and put the bases down. Keep the sulfur mine up. Don't care about Karaman. Do the rest. Okay, so that's 10 years of construction. It tells you how much we need to increase our throughput here. None of these guys are going to have construction sectors, which we need. I get to make the play for Gaza and or Zulu. If we do Zulu, I think we can take them. I think we can. I don't think we're going to get stopped by the Portuguese, of all people. This should be over. How is our infamy here? Ultimatum. 40% chance of getting progress. We did not get progress. And here we go. We get all these states. And Yemen builds even more. We're going to do the same against Egypt next. We'll take all of their stuff. And then down here we go. Do they have gold yet? I don't want to come down here. I don't have to come down here until they get to the gold. Okay, we have gold in Verstadt, so we should probably make the play for Zulu next. Though, alternatively, I can unite my lands here and use it. Do we have an election? Landed voting. Okay, the Islamic Party has formed. Join the Liberal Party. Keep them in. We're going to go for racial segregation next. Sunni be damned. War over here. Our authority is so low. What's going on with our authority here? Wow, that's terrible. Road maintenance gone. We need to drop the bolstering on 2 of these people. Let's stop suppressing the landowners for now. I know they're going to get their strength back fast. But, okay, actually, let's stop bolstering the industrialists too. And we're good now. Be steel made. These are all states, yeah. Don't know how well these guys are going to be doing. Glassworks and log camps. Okay, so that's more logs. Lower taxes. Can we go back to iron frame buildings? We are in iron frame buildings. Egypt. If I were to take your lands, you have 7 battalions, diplomatic demands, and I want to return state. I can take all of it, except for Sinai. We're infamous. Let's do it. Both militaries. We just need to take land here. 8 million GDP. And we're just going to take all the stuff. Maruth, we want the Egyptian desert. And hell, give me Eritrea too. Preserve slavery. When did I do this? Oh, I know I'm doing this. I need to suppress you. I know we stopped, but you need to go. So we're going to do everything but Sinai. That will be the only Egyptian state. I imagine the Ottomans will take it, which is fine. Wouldn't surprise me if they back down here. Actually, it'd probably be smart of them to back down. Can I get any of these? 1 infantry for this. We'll just risk it. I can take my time here. Oh, they back down. Okay. I can take my infantry back. And we have Sinai now. Or the Upper Egypt. So, yeah, some dye plants. That's good land. Let's go ahead and build another construction sector while we have the money. Let's do it in Yemen. Top of the chain. And we make a play for Zulu. I think we make a play for Zulu. Conquest is going to take 14 of me. Let's wait a little bit. We'll wait just a tad. Let that drop down. We're going to keep the party as is. I want to throw these guys in, if anything. Get the agrarians in and get these guys in. Yeah, let's do that. That makes for a fun little bunch of people. There's autonomy. Okay. 4th Yemeni army. We're just going to throw these guys to the home army. Actually, I need to keep you in the African Corps, I think. Because the home army needs to be available for our next little bit of invasion. Which means I need to send 1 unit of you over to the African Corps. I need 1 of you to be cautiously advanced. And we're going to end. This will be the last thing we do in this episode. I know I'm going over. Conquer state 14.7. Need another 1 point gone. 14.7. So basically, we want to be at 0.3. So we'll wait until, I think right now is good. Because no one's going to be joined until we leave the phase. Right now we're notorious. Give it a little bit. And we're back to infamous. People want to get involved. We're going to raise our home army. We'll have the African Corps raised too. If Portugal's involved, we raise the African Corps. If they don't get involved, we don't. There's Portugal. So African Corps needs to be raised. We have the military advantage here and the naval advantage. We have a front with them. I did not realize we had a front here. I'll move the home army to this front. Backroom dealings. Forgot about the front here. So what does Portugal want? Does Portugal get anything out of this? No, they don't. Can I take anything else and have it be returned? War reps is not ideal. We have some port access problems. I'm going to flip this over and do cargo ports here, I think. Help me with my port problems. Let's take our navy and put them in this naval region. Get you out to sea right now. I'd actually rather do this and then bump this down. That's not worthwhile. About taxing. Luxury close? Yeah, luxury close. How close are we to getting Arabia? Curious. We control 16. We need to control 16 of these. And how many does Egypt own? A lot of them are the Ottomans, but I still see 2 for Egypt, and then you have Sinai, which is split. So who hates the Ottomans? Nobody hates the Ottomans. What happened to France? What the hell? The U.S. landed on Normandy? We have D-Day in 1861? And the Free States of America? With King Gregory Yeager versus President Eustace Sewell of the presidential dictatorship? There's some stuff that we missed going on across the pond. Okay, what I want to do here. No one's over here. Can I just push? Just push. But everyone just push. Why are we even, like... Just take this stuff. Run them over. Organized crime. Lose some authority for 5 years. Why does it say there's a front here? Oh, it's just broken. Here comes Portugal. Can I just lower taxes soon? I can lower taxes soon. Can you not break? Do a naval invasion here because they're going to just push the front because the game's dumb. Because they want to have that front. Okay, there we go. Arrive. Yes, push the front. No one's defending. We have a crossing now. Slavery's been banned. What else can we do? Traditionalism needs to go to laissez-faire. Royal folk don't like it. Or do we... Yes, do it. Royal folk don't like it. Who cares? Racial segregation is going to need to pass. Okay, cancel this, and we'll go racial segregation instead. You're right. You're right. We'll make it pass. That'll get the royal folk to like us more, and then we can go back to laissez-faire. This war should be over. Lower our taxes again. How's our infamy? We are still... Okay, so we need to go for Orange and Transvaal. And that's going to be in the next episode, because we are running low on time here. And this is actually going really well. We're at 10 million GDP. Let's let the war tick out in the background. We are the 17th greatest GDP nation. We're catching up to Brazil, which is pretty massive. We just need people to recognize us. We're unrecognized, which is a problem. I probably could protect Persia now, which I think I might want to do, and build out more. Yemeni army, send you to the African, or the home army now. Alright, I think it's time we build out our market here. We're going to take Transvaal and Orange next episode, and then it's going to be just protectorating and slowly growing. Here we go. We're going to station the African Corps over here. Alright. I need to call this episode here. We've expanded massively. We're basically going to replace Egypt, and we need to prepare to fight the Ottomans eventually. They are quite strong. Look at our little child in charge here, Sultan Saud of the Ulema. But it's time to cause some ruckus. Landowners are still about, causing some problems. And I'm going to stop bolstering the industrialists right now. Bolstering the intelligentsia. I'll look at that in between episodes, but We're doing very well. Very, very well. I'm surprised. Pleasantly surprised about how well we're doing. I need to unite our lands and stop our port access problems from having overseas connections. So if we connect all this up, we'll be really good. Egypt has a time limit on them. We're going to take all of this. And then it's on to the Ottomans. And we need someone who will want their land. And that's going to be a problem. It's going to be a big problem for us. Yeah, current big problems for this over there. But for now, I'm Carl Jr. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Sean, the Spoof Screeners, and I'll catch you next one. Later.